Did you know that a simple penny minted in 2020 could be worth thousands of dollars today? That's right. Stick around, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about the 2020 mint Mark Lincoln penny, its fascinating history, and how to spot one of these valuable treasures in your pocket change. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, created to honor one of America's greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln. Fast forward to 2020, and this coin remains a symbol of history and tradition. The D-Mint mark on the 2020 penny tells us it was minted in Denver, Colorado. In that year, millions of these coins were produced, but a select few have stood out from the rest for their incredible value. Why? Let's find out. Not every 2020 D penny is worth thousands, so don't rush to cash in your jar of coins just yet. The high-value ones are special because of rare mint errors, where parts of the design appear doubled, like Lincoln's face or the text, raised lines or blobs caused by cracks in the minting die, coins where the design is noticeably misaligned. These errors make these pennies incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. In auctions, some of these coins have sold for over $5,000. Inspect with a magnifying glass. Look closely at Lincoln's face, the words "In God We Trust," and the mint mark D. Look for errors. Pay attention to any doubling, misalignments, or cracks. Compare online. Use coin collector forums or auction sites to compare your penny with known examples of valuable ones. Even small imperfections can dramatically increase the coin's value. So, how much are these pennies worth today? A standard 2020 D penny in mint condition might only be worth face value or slightly more, around 50 cents to $1. But if you find one with a rare error, the story changes entirely. Coins with significant mint errors have fetched $3,000 to $5,000 in recent auctions, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. These prices are only going up as collectors scramble to get their hands on them. Store your coin in a protective case to avoid scratches. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to certify its condition and authenticity. Auction it online or connect with trusted coin dealers and collectors for the best price. Remember, patience pays off. Don't rush to sell it without understanding its true value. Who knew a humble penny could be worth so much? Now it's your turn to check your change and see if you're sitting on a gold mine. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks about coin collecting and rare finds. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny. We'd love to hear your story. We're diving deep into the world of the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin you might find in your pocket change but could be worth thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Let's uncover its fascinating history, unique features, and what makes this coin so valuable in the world of coin collecting. The 2001 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 2001, the Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for nearly a century, and the design still featured the iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse. Created by Victor David Brenner on the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, an image that graced the penny from 1959 to 2008. This design, by Frank Gasparo, celebrates the legacy of one of America's greatest presidents. The no-mint mark designation means this penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the oldest U.S. mint, established in 1792. Philadelphia pennies traditionally lack a mint mark, which is why it's called the no-mint mark penny. So, what makes the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth thousands of dollars? It's all about errors and high grades. Coin collectors are on the hunt for. Look for double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or BIE errors, where a small die crack appears between the letters B and in Liberty. Coins in perfect or near-perfect condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. A 2001 penny graded EMS 68 red, that's near perfection, has sold for thousands of dollars. In auctions, the slightest detail, like a coin's luster, color, or strike quality, can make a huge difference. So always check your pennies carefully. You might be holding a treasure. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for doubling, cracks, or misalignments. Look for coins with no scratches, wear, or discoloration. If you think your penny is in excellent condition, have it graded by a professional grading service. Grading can significantly increase its value. Now let's talk about money. A regular 2001 penny in circulated condition is worth just a penny, but error coins can fetch between $50 and $500, depending on the rarity and type of error. High-grade coins, like those graded MS-68 red, can sell for $2,000 to $5,000 or even more at auction. So don't overlook those 2001 pennies lying around. You might be holding a small fortune. To keep your coins valuable, always store them properly. Use protective coin holders. Avoid touching them with your bare hands, and keep them in a cool, dry place. A little care goes a long way in preserving their value. Who knew a penny could be worth so much? That's the beauty of coin collecting. If you learned something new or have a rare 2001 Lincoln penny, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on hidden treasures in your pocket change. Could a simple 2006 Lincoln 1-cent penny hiding in your pocket change be worth thousands of dollars? Today, we're uncovering the fascinating history of this modern penny and revealing what makes some of these coins so incredibly valuable. You don't want to miss this. Let's dive in. The Lincoln cent has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage since 1909, honoring one of America's most beloved presidents, Abraham Lincoln. By 2006, the penny's design had remained largely unchanged since 1959, with the Lincoln Memorial reverse designed by Frank Gasparo and the obverse featuring Victor David Brenner's iconic Lincoln portrait. In 2006, these pennies were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with Philadelphia coins having no mint mark. But here's the twist. Not all 2006 pennies are created equal. Some contain errors or rare features that can make them worth a small fortune. Most 2006 pennies are only worth their face value, but certain rare varieties can fetch thousands. Look out for these key errors and features. Check the lettering on Liberty and the date. A clear doubling can skyrocket its value. These dramatic misstrikes occur when the coin isn't properly aligned during minting. Imperfections in the minting die can create unique, valuable flaws. And don't forget about coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. These are typically worth 1 cent, but still fun to collect. Depending on the type of error, values can range from $50 to $5,000. For example, a dramatic off-center strike sold at auction for over $1,000. Coins graded by services like PCGS or NGC with a high mint state grade have sold for upwards of $3,000. Why? Because finding a flawless 2006 penny is incredibly rare. One exceptional example even fetched $5,700 at auction due to its flawless condition and unique mint error. Use a magnifying glass to spot any errors like doubling or cracks. Look for sharp details and minimal scratches. If you suspect it's valuable, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and value assessment. You never know, a fortune could be sitting in your spare change. Who knew a humble 2006 penny could be worth thousands of dollars? So, the next time you're sorting through your change, keep an eye out. You might just hit the jackpot. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and treasure hunting stories. See you in the next video. Have you ever looked at a 2019 Lincoln penny and thought, could this be worth more than just a cent? What if I told you that some of these ordinary-looking pennies are worth thousands of dollars? Stay tuned as we explore the fascinating history of the 2019 Lincoln penny, why it has no mint mark, and what makes certain ones so valuable. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been an iconic part of U.S. coinage since 1909, celebrating Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. Fast forward to 2019, this penny continued the long-standing tradition of Lincoln's image on the obverse, with the Union Shield on the reverse, a design introduced in 2010 to symbolize the unity of the United States. But here's where it gets interesting. The 2019 no-mint mark penny was minted in Philadelphia, which traditionally doesn't place a mint mark on its coins. Over 3 billion of these pennies were produced that year, making them very common, or so it seems. So, why are some 2019 Lincoln pennies worth thousands of dollars? The answer lies in their rarity and condition. Coins that are graded as MS68 or higher by professional grading services, like PCGS or NGC, can fetch premium prices at auctions. Collectors are willing to pay a fortune for near-perfect specimens. Additionally, error coins like double die obverse, misaligned dies, or coins struck on the wrong planchet can send values skyrocketing. For example, a 2019 penny with a dramatic doubling error can sell for thousands due to its uniqueness and desirability among collectors. As of today, most 2019 no-mint mark pennies in circulation are worth face value, just 1 cent. However, those in pristine, uncirculated condition or with rare errors can sell for anywhere between $50 and $5,000 or more. For instance, a 2019 penny graded MS69 recently sold for over $4,000 at an auction. To check your 2019 penny's value, look for pristine surfaces, sharp details, and any unusual features. If you think you have a rare find, consider having it graded by a professional service. Use a magnifying glass to look for errors like doubling or unusual markings. Look for coins that are shiny and free of scratches or damage. Visit auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to see what similar coins are selling for. Send your coin to a grading service if you think it's in exceptional condition. Who knew a penny could be worth so much? Don't let those 2019 Lincoln pennies slip through your fingers without a second glance. Check your change, inspect your coins, and who knows? You might just have a small fortune hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips, and share your rare finds in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that could be worth thousands of dollars. Stay tuned to find out what makes this little copper treasure so special and how you can spot one. Let's go back to 1967. It was a pivotal time in U.S. coinage history. The United States Mint was under pressure due to a national coin shortage. To simplify production, the Mint temporarily removed mint marks from all coins between 1965 and 1967. That's why this penny doesn't have a mint mark. It's not an error. It's part of history. A timeline showing the years 1965 to 1967 with mint mark removal highlighted. These coins were struck at all 3 major mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, without a mint mark, it's impossible to tell where a particular coin was minted. This little piece of history reflects the efforts to streamline coin production during a chaotic period. The 1967 Lincoln penny features the iconic design by Victor David Brenner. On the obverse, we see President Abraham Lincoln, and on the reverse, the classic Lincoln Memorial design introduced in 1959. The coin was struck in bronze, consisting of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. Visual. Infographic showing total mintage of the 1967 penny, approximately 3 billion. With over 3 billion pennies minted in 1967, you might think these coins are common. And you'd be right to a point. But here's where things get exciting. So, why are some 1967 pennies selling for thousands of dollars? It all comes down to 3 things: condition, rarity, and errors. Let's break it down. Visual. Examples of pristine, high-grade coins in holders from PCGS or NGC. First, condition matters. A 1967 penny in near-perfect MS67 or MS68 condition can fetch a premium. These coins are incredibly rare because most pennies from this era were heavily circulated and show significant wear. Close-up of an error coin, highlighting doubling on the text or Lincoln's profile. Second, look for rare errors. Some 1967 pennies exhibit doubling on the obverse, known as a double die error. This error can significantly increase the coin's value. Visual. A penny with a misstrike or clipped planchet. Other errors, like off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks, can also make your coin more desirable to collectors. Now let's talk about money. Most 1967 pennies are worth face value, but coins in pristine uncirculated condition or with errors can bring in serious cash. Visual. Infographic showing recent auction prices. A 1967 penny graded Ms. 67 recently sold for $5,170 at auction. Double die error coins from this year have fetched between $1,000 and $3,000 depending on the severity and condition. Even pennies with minor errors can sell for hundreds of dollars. A step-by-step guide overlaid on footage of someone examining a coin. Look for signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or other unusual features. The closer your coin is to mint state, the more it's worth. Send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its official grade and value. List your coin on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or local coin shops to reach the right buyers. Who knew a humble penny could be worth so much? The 1967 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is a perfect example of why coin collecting is so thrilling. So, check your pocket change and start hunting. You might just strike gold or, in this case, copper. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and stories. We're diving into the fascinating history of the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny and uncovering why some of these coins are worth a small fortune. Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. If you love rare coins and their stories, you've come to the right place. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Now, let's talk about the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may look like just another penny in your pocket, but there's more to it than meets the eye. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, created to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1984, the U.S. Mint had perfected its production of these iconic coins, striking them in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, pennies from Philadelphia bear no mint mark, which is why the 1984 coin is referred to as a no-mint mark penny. But here's the kicker. Not all 1984 pennies are created equal. Some of them have an extraordinary error that makes them incredibly valuable to collectors today. The real reason some 1984 Lincoln pennies are worth thousands is due to a famous minting error known as the double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin's die is misaligned, creating a doubling effect on certain parts of the design. For the 1984 penny, the doubling is most noticeable on Lincoln's ear, giving it the nickname the double ear penny. This doubling can also appear on parts of the motto, "In God We Trust," and on Lincoln's profile. If you find a 1984 penny with these features, you might just be holding a treasure in your hand. So, how much is this rare penny worth? Well, that depends on its condition. In circulated condition, these pennies can sell for $50 to $100. But if your coin is in mint state with little to no wear, it could fetch anywhere from $500 to $2,000 at auction. And get this, one pristine 1984 double ear penny was sold for over $3,000. Now, that's a serious return on a single cent. But remember, the value depends heavily on the coin's grade. So if you think you've found one, have it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. To check if your 1984 penny is the rare double ear variety, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and carefully examine Lincoln's ear. Look for a clear doubling effect. If you're unsure, take high-quality photos and share them with a coin expert or an online coin community for verification. Wondering where you can find these valuable pennies? Start by searching your pocket change, piggy banks, and old coin jars. You can also purchase rolls of pennies from banks or check out flea markets and garage sales. You never know where these hidden treasures might turn up. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick tips. Always handle your coins carefully to avoid damaging their surfaces, and store them in protective holders to preserve their condition. And if you're serious about coin collecting, investing in a good reference book like the Red Book is a must. So what are you waiting for? Check your coins today. Who knows? You might have a 1984 double ear penny hiding in plain sight, ready to make you thousands of dollars richer. We're diving deep into a humble yet fascinating coin that might just be hiding a fortune in plain sight, the 1968 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny. Could this coin from over 50 years ago really be worth thousands of dollars? Let's find out. The 1968 D. Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint and is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This penny commemorates Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, with Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait on the obverse. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparro in 1968. The Denver Mint produced over 2.8 billion pennies, making it one of the most common coins of its time. But as with many coins, certain features, errors, and unique conditions can make these pennies highly sought after by collectors. So, what makes the 1968 D penny special enough to fetch thousands of dollars? Here are the key features you need to know. Look for the small d under the year 1968 on the obverse. This signifies that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. Check Lincoln's face, the date, and the lettering for signs of doubling. Look for a D that appears to have been stamped more than once. Coins in pristine condition, graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, are significantly more valuable. Pennies with rainbow or unusual toning, due to oxidation, can command premium prices among collectors. Now, let's talk numbers. While most 1968 D pennies in circulated condition are worth only their face value, some rare examples have sold for staggering amounts. These can fetch between $30 and $100 depending on their condition. A 1968 D penny with a double die error or a repunched mint mark could be worth anywhere from $500 to $5,000, depending on the severity of the error and its visibility. A stunning 1968 D penny graded MS-67 Plus with exceptional luster and no blemishes sold at auction for over $4,000. To spot mint errors like doubling or repunched marks, ensure you're examining the coin under good lighting to catch even the smallest details. If you think you've found a rare penny, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. And once you've identified your treasure, store it properly. Use coin holders or albums to protect it from scratches and environmental damage. So, there you have it. The 1968 D. Lincoln penny may look like just another coin in your pocket, but with the right combination of condition, errors, and rarity, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Now it's your turn. Go through your coin jars, check your collections, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to MA Dollar Coins, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare coins and hidden treasures. Also, drop a comment below. Do you have a 1968 D penny in your collection? Let us know. We're diving into a Lincoln penny from 2007 with a twist. This coin could be worth thousands of dollars. Stick around to find out why this penny is causing such a buzz in the collecting world. The 2007 D. Lincoln 1-cent coin, minted in Denver, is a key part of the series featuring the iconic Abraham Lincoln. But what sets it apart from the rest? It's the story behind the coin, the errors that can make it valuable, and the rarity of certain conditions. Normally, a 2007 D penny would be worth just 1 cent. But what if I told you that some of them are worth thousands? The 2007 penny was issued as part of the ongoing U.S. Mint's effort to honor President Abraham Lincoln. In 2007, the Lincoln Bicentennial Series began, which featured multiple designs commemorating the 16th president's legacy. But this penny, with the D mint mark from the Denver Mint, is part of a massive coin production run. Over 4 billion pennies were made that year. Still, it was a normal issue until a few specific conditions started attracting attention. The key to this penny's worth comes from a few rare, highly valuable versions. The first of these is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the design, especially on the letters of liberty and "In God We Trust." These are incredibly rare, and if you find one in great condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Another reason the 2007 D penny can be worth thousands is its mint state condition. Coins that are uncirculated, with minimal wear and perfect detailing, fetch a premium price. In fact, High-grade 2007 D pennies have been known to sell for $1,000, and sometimes even more, depending on their era and condition. To spot a valuable 2007 D penny, you'll need a magnifying glass or loupe. Start by checking the details around the lettering. If you see any noticeable doubling, that's a sign of a double die error. These coins will be hard to miss, with a sharp and dramatic double image. Additionally, take a look at the condition of your coin. If it's almost flawless with no visible wear, it could be a mint state coin, which is the real jackpot for collectors. So what's the current market value? While most 2007 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, the error coins in mint condition have been known to sell for thousands. Some rare varieties have fetched as much as $2,000 or even more in auctions or from serious collectors. If you think you've got a valuable one, you might want to have it appraised by a professional or sell it at an online auction platform like eBay, where collectors are on the lookout for hidden gems. Remember, finding a valuable coin is like a treasure hunt. It takes patience and a keen eye. So, start checking those pennies, and if you find something special, don't forget to do your research before selling. You could be looking at a substantial profit from a simple penny. Hey coin collectors and history buffs. Ever wondered if your 1969 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny could be worth thousands of dollars? Well, today, we're diving into the fascinating history and hidden value of this iconic coin that might just be sitting in your pocket. Let's rewind the clock to 1969. This was a time of major changes in the U.S. The country was deep in the midst of the space race, and political turmoil was gripping the nation. Amidst all of this, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins, including the ever-popular Lincoln 1-cent penny. The 1969 penny, with the D Mint mark, was struck at the Denver Mint and featured the familiar design of Abraham Lincoln, with his iconic profile. The reverse of this penny features the familiar wheat stalks, as it was still part of the wheat cent series that ran until 1958. But what makes the 1969 D penny unique and valuable today is a certain rare feature that some collectors might not even know to look for. You see, most 1969 D pennies are just like any other penny from that year, but some are not. The key to their value lies in the rare double die error. In 1969, a number of pennies were struck with a double die on the obverse, meaning the image of Lincoln and the date were improperly stamped, creating a noticeable double image. Look closely at the date 1969 and the word Liberty on the obverse. If you see a clear doubling, you could have a valuable error coin on your hands. Now, let's talk about value. A regular 1969 D penny is worth its face value, just 1 cent. However, if you find a double die error in good condition, this penny can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. In fact, depending on the condition and how prominent the doubling is, it's not unheard of for these error coins to be valued at anywhere from $2,000 to as much as $30,000 or more. The highest known sale for a 1969 D double die penny is over $35,000, a staggering amount for a simple coin from the late 60s. So how can you spot a valuable 1969 D penny? First, carefully examine the 1969 date. If you see any signs of doubling, especially on the number 9 or the 6, then you may have the rare error. Similarly, check Liberty and In God We Trust for any sign of extra doubling. Make sure to also check the condition of your penny. The better the grade, the more it's worth. Coins with no wear, no scratches, and clear doubling are the ones that attract the biggest bids. So, the next time you go through your loose change, keep an eye out for the 1969 D penny. It could be worth a small fortune. If you find one with that elusive double die, you've hit the jackpot. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2016 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. And believe it or not, some of these pennies could be worth thousands of dollars. Stick around to learn all about it. Now, you might be thinking, a penny worth thousands of dollars? Really? Yes, it's true. While most 2016 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, some unique errors and varieties have surfaced that are incredibly valuable. So, what makes these pennies so special? Let's take a look. First, let's talk about the basics. The 2016 Lincoln 1-cent penny was minted as part of the regular coinage for that year. It features the iconic design by Victor David Brenner, showing Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Though, in 2016, the design was updated for the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's death. The 2016 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark on the reverse side. But, as with many years of coin production, errors happen during minting, and those errors can make all the difference. So why do some 2016 D pennies stand out? Well, error coins are the key. Sometimes, during the minting process, pennies have mistakes, such as double die errors, off-center strikes, or even missing elements. These mistakes are rare, and because of their rarity, collectors pay big bucks for them. Host. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 2016 D double die penny, where the date or lettering appears to be doubled due to a misalignment in the die. This mistake can make the coin worth much more than just a penny. Some of these coins have sold for over $1,000 at auction. Now, let's talk specifics. There are a few notable 2016 D pennies that have been sold for thousands of dollars. For example, a 2016 D double die penny in mint condition can easily fetch $1,500 or more. That's right, thousands of dollars for a single penny. And the reason these coins are so valuable is because of their error. They're unique, and finding one is like discovering a hidden treasure. Host. And don't forget, coins with perfect condition or grading, known as MS70 or Mint State 70, can also add significant value. For instance, a 2016 D penny in MS70 condition has been sold for upwards of $2,000. So, how do you spot one of these rare and valuable pennies? Here's what to look for. Check the date, the lettering, and Lincoln's profile for any signs of doubling. If you notice any of these features, you might be holding a valuable coin. Look for any misalignment in the image, where part of the design is missing or slightly off-center. While these are rarer, errors like over-polished dies or missing parts of the design can also increase a coin's value. Wondering how much your 2016 D penny could be worth? Well, a standard 2016 D penny in average condition is still only worth its face value of 1 cent. However, if you find one with a minting error or in excellent condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. To find out its exact value, you'll need to have your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assess the coin's condition and identify any errors it may have. Coin collecting is more than just holding on to spare change. It's about discovering history and finding hidden treasures in your pocket. With the 2016 D Lincoln penny, there's a chance you could find something worth thousands. But only if you're looking closely and paying attention to the details. Host. So, if you've got a 2016 D penny in your collection, make sure to take a closer look. It might just be your lucky day. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more awesome coin collecting tips and information.